Hi, welcome to BONITA'S Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Today we're excited to bring another affordable meal for you, which is called Unstuffed Cabbage Rolls. And of course, sometimes I call it Lazy Cabbage Rolls because it's sort of your lazy way of putting it together. We got a few simple ingredients. We do have different versions of cabbage rolls already posted, the slow cooker and our Newfoundland style one, and I will share those with you. But if this recipe today interests you, stick around and let's get started. So right here I cut 2 pieces into slices, and then all I need to do is do a rough chop to get it like this. And over here into the bowl is the cabbage that's soaking. So this is called, what we call it, cooking cabbage we use for a jigs dinner or a boiled dinner on Sunday. So put that into water if you want to. I like to soak it just to give it, let it expand just a little, but you don't have to soak it. That is entirely up to you. And I'm going to say 6 to 8 cups or as much as you like in cabbage. So now I'll show you a few more ingredients. So of course, again, this is our chopped cabbage just soaking. I got well, actually I'm going to say 2 large tomatoes chopped up in nice chunks, about 1 pound to 2 pounds of lean ground beef. Lean ground beef is your important one because you don't want all of that oil. I got 796 mils of diced tomatoes. I got a large onion chopped, salt, pepper, onion powder, a cup of rice. I'm using I'm going to say a jasmine rice here today. You could use long grain and whatever rice you like having. And I got a large bottle of tomato sauce and of course some water. So as I put all this into the boiler or the roaster, I will show you the layers. So I got myself here this beautiful old-fashioned roaster with a lid, and that's the one I like using all the time when I'm roasting anything that I want a big amount of. I got it greased around with some olive oil. You can use spray cooking oil or oil of choice, and that's to keep it sticking to the bottom. And I'm going to put all this cabbage in there. What looks like a lot, like I said, I probably got 9 cups instead of 8. But this will wilt down and you barely will see any cabbage. And that's the reason why I like to have more than less. So just put that into the bottom of the roaster first. So it's important to season in between. So everything has got equal of that. And right now I got some onion powder. And I got a teaspoonful of onion powder, salt, sea salt and pepper. But you're just going to put a dash over it. Raymond would say a smidgen. And just, just to equally cover each one of it. Now, I got my uncooked lean ground beef, and I'm just going to pinch that over the top of that, again, uncooked cabbage that's shredded. Or not shredded, lightly chopped, I'm going to say, because I didn't shred that. I just roughly chopped it. I don't want to confuse you all together, you guys. You know now.
So it's slightly chopped.
Slightly chopped, yeah. Roughly chopped.
Roughly
yeah,
chopped.
because we didn't need to be fancy with it, because again, when it cooks down, it's not about what it looks like. It's about
the taste
and having it all down. Now I got to wash my hands, and then we'll go with the next ingredient. Now that I got my hands washed, I'll get down into these seasonings again, and then do the same. Season over the top of that lean ground beef. Now you could use, this is all optional there. Now if you don't like ground beef, use ground turkey. You can also use I'm going to use some of this. You could use ground pork, or you can do a mixture of it and even have sausage, bits of
I got a quick question there.
Yeah.
There's only, you're putting the seasonings in. I know
Yeah.
that I was busy doing something else here. What was the seasonings?
I told them at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I say, I wasn't paying
Onion
attention.
powder, salt, pepper. Raymond, you are
Okay.
keeping me on
Yeah.
my toes. So now with that tomatoes, the diced tomatoes, let's just do a drizzle of that over the top. So as we got a little bit of moisture going on here as well in that. And then we're going to toss over 1 cup of rice. So the rice is going to just go equally all around the top of that lean ground beef. So then I'm going to reach for my pasta sauce or tomato sauce. I'm going to say whatever kind you enjoy having, not a little small amount of those tomatoes, just put there over the middle. And my chopped or diced onion, put that over the top as well. Now if you don't like onion, leave it out. We do have onion powder in there, so this could be optional if this is something you don't like, but for me, I could use half onion and half cabbage and it'll still be equally as delicious. And now I'm going to season with the remainder of those seasonings over that. So now that's the rest of the salt. So now we're going to top with the remainder of that sauce. Now you can keep a small amount too if you want to for putting over the individual slices, pieces too when you serve to your family, and just pour some over. So that's a little bit of water just to run through this bottle to clean it out. And I got 1 to 2 cups. I may not need it all because I don't want for it to be too much liquid when that cabbage starts to release its juice and such. So get that in there, Raymond. So you're going to need a big roaster. So I can't give you the measurements of this roaster right now, but I'm going to say get the biggest roaster you got to make this one, unless you want to do half of what I'm doing. So what I'm putting on here now, even though we got the diced tomatoes, I want some fresh tomatoes. So the top layer is going to be just smothered in tomatoes. It's going to have lots of juice and goodness in there. You're going to just love it. And like I said, I got about 2 large tomatoes chopped up there. If you don't want all them tomatoes, you could leave it off, and I'm just going to touch up maybe another small drop just to get it halfways up the roaster, so it's got that broth in there for steaming. Now let's talk about how long to bake this for. So now what I'm going to do now is set my timer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to pop this delicious roaster of unstuffed cabbage rolls in there, bake it anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes, and I'm going to say depending on your oven, it could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. Check it halfway through and add some more water in there if you want to, or if you got broth you can add like chicken broth or beef broth. So putting the lid on, and we're going to put it in the center rack. And then I'll start timing it first then and checking it. And meet me back here and I'll show you what it looks like when it's baked. Oh, now I think this looks like it's ready to go. Raymond, what do you think?
I think it looks right on.
Right on, okay. Now I'm going to take it out of the oven. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to take it back to my countertop and scoop up a taste. Show you what it looks like. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say what's for supper, because you know now, having this delicious meal today. Oh, and it's so healthy. I mean, look at all that cabbage that's in there. And if you want to serve it with some more sauce, go ahead, but trust me when I say I don't think you're going to need one thing more other than what we got there, a the piece of homemade bread, eh, Raymond, to dip.
Smell of that just coming across here on the back of the camera. Definitely make a person hungry.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
And here it is, like you were saying, the unstuffed cabbage rolls. Lots of rice, some meat, and that cabbage. Just look how tender it is. I'm gonna have a little taste. And I got my tea ready and some bread to dip into it.
And I got my cup on this side.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dig in. So I got some of that cabbage and the meat and the rice, a little bit of each one. Oh my gosh, Raymond. Drop the fork, delicious. Take the plate and run. So good. Yeah, it's so good. I cannot wait for you folks to make it. And I'm sure you make it already and different versions of it. But I can see now dipping my bread into that juice or putting the mixture on top of it, because that's the way Raymond likes to eat it. Everything is on top of his bread and eating it like a sandwich. Nice cup of hot tea there. Again, you jazz it up the way you like it. And what I mean by that, if you like some more spices in there or some more seasonings or lots of sauce, you put that in there, because I know Raymond is over there, he's laughing and he's...
I'm still laughing at that, what you just said there. Take the plate and run.
Take the plate and run, yes, because you don't want to lose any of it and you want to just dig right in.
And you're singing out, come back here with that plate.
Oh my gosh. We're just getting carried away here now. So this is it. It's as good as it gets. I'm going to have a taste of my tea and then we'll have a little chat. Oh my gosh, that was good as well. So I'm going to leave the recipe in under this video. I know we're giving you all the steps here on this video, but if you come back and you want to look again and you just want to go to the recipe, it'll be below this video. Also, I can send it to you if you want to send me a message on my Gmail, which is bonitakitchen@gmail.com, no S. Our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com. You can print it there, or visit us on our Facebook page. We post there pretty much all the time, but on Sundays we post a new video, and through the week we try to share old ones, up and coming events and special occasions and such. So that's a few ways that you can get a hold of us.
And of course, Bonnie, I just want to make it like, you know, so we want to keep our audience to up. And a big thank you to all the new subscribers and the past subscribers, and 10 years.
Exactly. It's a long time, and yes, we do thank each and every one of you. And of course, each week we like to remind you of that we thank each and every one of you for stopping by here every day, and of course subscribing to our channel. And of course, we'd like to also give a big shout out to our paid members that stop by each week, get an early view of our videos, and we thank you for your support, and we welcome new subscribers as well. We so appreciate each and every one of you. So we're not going to take any more of your time. We surely know it's precious. So on behalf of myself,
and me, of course,
Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours,
you have a wonderful day. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Take the plate and run.
Take the plate and run, yes, because you don't want to lose any of it and you want to just dig right in.
And you're singing out, come back here with that plate. Yeah.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.